Good evening. A lorry driver has been jailed for 8 months after driving the wrong way along the M6 whilst more than twice the drink-drive limit. Pál Kobeli from Hungary was stopped by police after motorists were forced to swerve to miss his oncoming lorry on one of the country's busiest motorways.
Well, police say it's a miracle no one was hurt or killed. Today, he received a 3-year driving ban and was sentenced to 8 months in prison. Jane Hesketh reports.
This is Pál Kobeli driving his lorry into the path of oncoming traffic. It was 10:30 at night on the 7th of July when he joined the M6 at junction 10A, Hilton Services. He headed south on the northbound carriageway with no headlights on. He drove for 10 miles before he was stopped just before junction 9 at Wednesbury. He'd been drinking plum brandy and beer during the afternoon with 2 other drivers, and incredibly no one was hit, although countless cars, a lorry and even a tanker had to swerve to get out of his way. He was eventually stopped by 3 HGV drivers who somehow managed to block his path. He was arrested and found to be twice over the legal alcohol limit and told police he had no recollection of how he got to be on the motorway. The next day, when police showed him the CCTV footage, he described his own driving as dangerous to the max and asked if he'd killed anyone.
It must have been extremely terrifying for the motorists that were travelling the right way down a very busy motorway to suddenly be faced with a lorry travelling in the wrong direction with no lights on at about 50 miles an hour. Very, very terrifying for a number of reasons. Partly luck, partly the very quick actions of the police and the Highways Agency, and also the very heroic actions of 3 lorry drivers, that this situation didn't end up in a very more serious way.
The court heard Kobeli had been an HGV driver for 30 years and had an unblemished record. He was sentenced to 8 months in prison and has been disqualified for 3 years. The 3 lorry drivers who stopped him from getting any further down the M6 were commended by the judge for their quick thinking and bravery. They'll each receive £250 from public funds. Jane Hesketh at Birmingham Crown Court for Central Tonight.
The funeral of a woman